Hello folks, welcome to Brazil. Today's vlog is starting quite late in the day, it's already dark. I had a lot to do today, kind of work and house stuff and all that. You know what, the question and answer session I did the other day about supermarket self-checkouts provoked quite a response about whether it would be good here in Brazil or not. It's quite funny. It's quite an interesting topic. A lot of you guys said it definitely wouldn't work here, and some of you guys said it should work here. But yeah, we've actually come back to supermarket now. You know, it might seem like a boring topic, supermarkets, but I think it's really actually important, because if you think about it, supermarkets are like vital to our lives. Everybody uses them, and it's quite an interesting cultural thing, because supermarkets here are different from the supermarkets where I'm from in the UK, and it's cool to kind of see the differences. I think here they're not as good as in the UK. The UK we have a lot of choice of really great supermarkets. Here in Brazil, I really like the one that we come to here called Perim. I'm not sure if you get that around Brazil. I think it's only in the Espírito Santo state. It's really good. I'm going to play the theme tune of Perim on this video because I think it's the best theme tune for a supermarket I've ever heard.
Perim é o melhor atendimento, preço baixo, você vai gostar. Perim é qualidade, que felicidade, economizar é esse sim. Perim, pague menos, compre mais. Perim, supermercados Perim, tem tudo que você procurar. Perim, supermercados Perim.
Right. To get home now. Got quite a lot to do tonight, despite the fact that it's already late in the day. I wanted to go for a cycle and do some exercise, but I've got a really bad headache, and I don't think that's a great idea. You know, that's one thing that gets on my nerves about the supermarket here, right? People leave the trolleys right behind their cars after they finish putting the shopping into their boots of their cars. Like, they don't put them in the places where the trolleys are supposed to go. People just leave the trolleys behind their arse, basically. Leave it for someone else to take the... Who's he doing that? Yeah, people leave the trolleys for somebody else to take away, right behind their cars, and like often jam other people in with their trolleys. That is really the height of laziness.
People are gonna say there's someone that comes and paid to do this job.
In the UK,
as well? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm going for a cycle. It's quite late at night already, but I need to keep it up because tomorrow's going to be my first day back at the gym for a while, so I figured the harder I push on the bike now, the easier the gym is going to be. Lots of people crossing. Seem to have cut my knee open quite badly. Guys doing capoeira on the beach here. I'm going to go and film them. You need to be really fit to do capoeira. Like your stomach muscles, your back muscles. You need upper strength. I need to practice for a long time before I was ready to do that. Capoeira was actually created when there used to be slaves here. Slave masters, if that's the name for them, banned martial arts, so people who were enslaved made capoeira as a dance, so they got away with actually practicing. Nowadays it's a kind of like a martial arts slash dance, combination of the two. I guess you could call it a non-contact martial arts. But you have to be super fit to do it. I would love to be able to do it, but I think it's going to be years and years of training before I'd ever be ready for that. I think the cool thing about it as well is they also mix in music with it as well. You've seen the drums and that stringed instrument, I can't remember the name of it. Very awesome. Watching that capoeira on the beach gave me a chance to use the Boomerang app for the first time. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? I'm going to post that on my Instagram account. Make sure you guys check me on Instagram as well. Hey folks, after getting back from the capoeira on the beach, we're going for a bit of a date night tonight. We're going to watch a movie. I've not been to the cinema in a very long time actually. Probably since Edinburgh, I think.
We're gonna go and see the new X-Men movie. Do you remember what it's called, Becca? I can't remember the name of the X-Men movie at the end of it. X-Men something or other. Cinema here is in the shopping mall. We'll probably get some dinner there as well. I'm dressed up quite heavily with like jeans and everything on, not because it's particularly cold today, because it's actually turned warm again, but because in the cinema here in Brazil they blast the air conditioning on so strong that you end up shivering cold. I made that mistake last time. I was freezing last time I went to the cinema here in Brazil. This time I'm going prepared.
You know the cinema here, you're allowed to take food from anywhere inside. Tonight, because we're in a rush, we stopped at McDonald's and that is coming in the cinema with us. Expect a full review of X-Men when we're out of the cinema.
There are people out there that need our help.
We should attack with full force.
Just because there's not a war doesn't mean there's peace.
Together, we will cleanse the earth.
I've never felt power like this before.
The movie was really cool. It had a really dark kind of heaven and hell vibe. For me, the best actor was James McAvoy. But I would say that he's Scottish, obviously, just like me. You'll remember him from The Last King of Scotland. I also liked the girl from The Hunger Games. She was pretty good. Thumbs up from us. I'm gonna go home and get to bed now.
Tem tudo que você procurar.